Today we're going to be refuting the LPT, or otherwise known as the logical problem of the Trinity. So please bear with me if I stutter, and let's just get right into it. So what is the LPT? The logical problem of the Trinity argues that these claims seem to imply a contradiction because they appear to say there are three distinct persons who are fully God, yet only one God. This is often expressed as a concern over the relationship between oneness, one God, and threeness, three distinct persons. So usually this is the claims here, which is what Trinitarians claim. Basically, they try to say that it's a contradiction, basically, because you have the Father who is God, the Son who is God, the Holy Spirit who is God, and these three persons are not each other. And they imply it's a contradiction because we say there's only one God, like this. So, but the thing is, it fails to understand the distinction between being and person, two very different things philosophically. So I made an analogy that we're gonna get into right here, which should counter, or rather explain, the distinction between being and person. So right here, just pretend this is one body of water, which is the essence, substance, and being, or they all mean the same thing, but I just put that up for or just more information. So you have this body of water. This represents the being. There's only one body of water. However, if I take three distinct but identical cups and just place them in the water like this, you have three distinct cups that are all fully full of water, which represents the three persons of the Trinity, each being fully God. So this is helpful to explain because while there's three distinct cups, they're all the same. They're all share the same substance, which is the body of water. So the LPT often conflates being and person, assuming that three persons necessarily means three beings, which is not the case in Trinitarian theology. The mystery of the Trinity lies in this unique relationship, one divine nature shared fully by three distinct persons. This distinction resolves the logical contradiction that the LPT tries to highlight. So as we can see, you have three distinct cups. I'm going to go over again, that are each fully filled with water, but there's still only one body of water. There's not three. Similarly to the Trinity, where there's three persons who are fully God, yet there's only one God. I assume it's pretty easy to understand. Now, these are just some follow-up questions to kind of logically explain the situation. So, does one body of water remain, or are there three? And as we can see, the answer is clearly one. Even though the water fills three cups, it's still part of the same single body of water. So for those trying to claim that the Trinity is three gods, that's completely false because, as we saw in the analogy, that's just not the case. So our next question is, are the cups identical or different in terms of the water they're holding? The cups hold the same water, just like the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit share the same divine essence. See that right there? And our last question, are the cups the same as each other, or are they distinct? They are distinct cups, just as the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit are distinct persons. Now, as you can see, this analogy, it's really good for explaining the difference between being and person, and how three persons can be fully God while remaining one God. However, the limitations, which I'm not ashamed to say, I feel like the Trinity should remain mostly a mystery, but for the parts that people try to argue that are logically incoherent, I will use analogies to explain those parts. But anyways, so I hope you all learned something today, and I'm going to make more content like this in the future. So please like the video, subscribe, I guess, whatever, do any of that, and I'll see you next time. All right, bye.